And I'm Michael Marrow.
Michael, we are gathered here today because, well, it's France. We're going to the Paris Air Show, folks. This is a little preview of what to expect from Paris. Once we're on the ground, we're going to be doing daily video roundups, obviously a lot of stories as well. But let's talk about what we're keeping an eye on going into this show, Michael. And the first thing to me is geopolitics.
Yeah, the Paris Air Show is the largest international exposition since the beginning of this new Trump administration. So we're keeping an eye on two kind of geopolitical dynamics. The first is the trade environment, which, just recently the hiked tariffs on steel and aluminum just went into effect. And you have the Trump administration trying to negotiate trade deals all over the world, including in Europe. The impact of those deals and how industry is navigating them, whether that's kind of co-production agreements to just kind of committing to their word with European customers, that's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and another aspect of this is European, pride, let's call it. This is coming, the Paris Air Show is coming about a week before the NATO summit, where the NATO countries are expected to announce 5% of GDP as the new defense target. It's kind of a funny number, but 5% of GDP is what they're saying. How much that money is going to go to European companies versus US companies in this environment is a big question. So we're going to be asking the European companies, hey, how confident are you feeling about this money is going to flow in your coffers? We're going to be asking the US companies, hey, are you at all worried that because you're an American firm, you're going to get iced out of this big pot of money? I think that's something that a lot of companies are going to be trying to figure out, frankly, some of their conversations the way forward at this conference. Let's talk technology now, because it is a trade show. Everyone brings their best stuff. There's always a bunch of announcements. What are kind of a theme that we're looking at here?
Definitely, I think unmanned technology. It's been prominent at many air shows in recent years, and really is underscored by Ukraine's attack on Russia's strategic bomber fleet.
Right.
I definitely expect to see more drone technology, whether it's small quadcopters all the way up to collaborative combat aircraft, loyal wingmen type drones that we've seen, the U.S. Air Force especially press really hard on.
Yeah, I imagine anybody who has a small quadcopter is going to have a printout of the videos that Ukraine put out of these things blowing up Russian bombers. Another aspect I think we are going to hear something about, I would expect, is SCAF, which is the 6th generation Franco-German, Spanish next-gen fighter. This is its home turf. Every year at Paris is when there's been some announcement about this program. There really hasn't been a lot of news the last 2 years since the last Paris Air Show. So I'm expecting some sort of announcement. Again, we don't know what. Maybe it's another country joining in. Maybe it's first flight target, something like that. They're going to want to make a big splash about that. Engines is another thing that you're keeping an eye on.
Yeah, no, this was a big thing at Farnborough last year, which is that, with all this new drone technology, next-gen aircraft, you need new engines to power that, whether it's, kind of cheaper, more affordable engines for attritable aircraft or higher performance engines for next-generation aircraft as well. So everything from, cheaper turbofans to solid rocket motors. You've seen a lot of startup interest in solid rocket motors in particular. So, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if you see kind of more progress and more announcements on the engine side as well.
All right, so that's a lot that we're going to keep an eye on. And what usually happens is we go in with a plan on the first day, and then somebody announces something, and we all throw that plan out the window. The good news is we have a really big team coming this year. So in addition to Michael and myself, we're going to have Valentina, who's our industry reporter. We're going to have Tim Martin, who's our bureau chief for Europe. Christina McKenzie, who's our Paris space contributor, will be there as well. Plus our video team is going to be running around shooting things. So you're going to see us. If you do see us, make sure you say bonjour, hello, give us a high five, something. We love meeting readers and viewers. And again, we'll have daily videos as well going forward, so keep an eye on that. For now, I'm Mehta.
And I'm Michael Marrow.
Thanks for watching.